Radical.
All right, a couple days ago, I had an upload titled, I Want to Help Save the Teeth of Disparu, where I talked about Disparu, how I actually liked his uploads for the most part. Nothing against him or his uploads, but I had to take exception with what he was talking through, specifically the area inside of his mouth where teeth reside. And I loosely call those teeth. I mean, at first, like I said, I thought it was actually I thought it was like a joke YouTuber, and that was maybe like just something he did for a skit or something. I don't know. Maybe he's making fun of somebody, but I was shocked and horrified that those were actually his teeth. And instead of actually just, making fun of the guy's teeth, I don't want to do that. Even some of you might say that it was an attack on the man, on his man's teeth. It couldn't be further from the truth. I see a disgusting set of chompers, and I feel that, maybe, even though it sounds kind of, maybe it might not work, but I feel like if I personally can have any kind of a hand in helping as a fellow YouTuber to help this man actually do something with his teeth, then I'll feel good, right? Sometimes people really don't know how bad something is until it's brought to their attention. And maybe this person, he's become used to his teeth there's teeth, but he didn't start out that way. Little Disparu didn't start out with that kind of an issue. That was years and years and years of neglect, no brushing, no flossing, eating the wrong foods. Some of you had great teeth tips, talking about how simple things like maybe avoiding soft drinks or drinking soft drinks through a straw, maybe not drinking coffee, because coffee can leave stains on teeth. There's all these things that a lot of you have brought to my attention that actually might help this person. So to any of you out there, to any fans of Disparu, I didn't mean that upload to be any kind of a personal attack on that person. But I am part critical satirist, so, there's elements there. There's elements of critical satire. So, it is what it is. But I still want to help save the teeth of Disparu. They're still in there. Like I said, they're loosely hanging on there, but they're still in there. Now, ultimately, you might say, trying to save people's teeth is pointless because they'll lose them all anyway. Hell, you know what we do? We lose everything eventually, right? But I'm not going to get into an existential conversation. In 100 years, I'm not going to be YouTubing, right? I'm not going to be YouTubing. I'm not going to care about my teeth in 100 years. But while we're on Earth, I'm going to make it a mission. And by making a mission, I mean just upload one more time to the internet about how I want to help save the teeth of Disparu. A lot of you left tips, like I said, but I think I will say just focus Disparu. Focus on the little things. Picking up a toothbrush. You can get a toothbrush in a dollar store for about $1. Maybe $1.25 because now Dollar Tree is $1.25. Get yourself a toothbrush and then pair that with some Crest. That might be $2. So get those two things. And every single time you eat Disparu, left, right, left, right, left, right. Not too hard. You don't want any bloody gums, and those gums look very sensitive. So just softly, left, right, softly, and then up and down. And then maybe let the Crest marinate. Let it marinate. Let it sizzle in there, because you got a lot of stuff that the Crest needs to do its job and get rid of. And then after that, you want to get yourself some mouthwash. A little bit more advanced, I know. Get yourself some mouthwash. And it's kind of nasty. It is. Not as pleasant as the toothpaste, but swish that, and then this is key, get some floss and finish it out. Now the floss is a little bit more, just be careful with the floss, because if you put any stress, then some of them teethies might go flying across the room. I'm sorry. I don't mean to joke. I'm sorry. All right. Sorry. Right. I really do. I would like to help the situation. I don't want, your teeth to just exist like this. But you know what? Maybe it's part of a selfish thinking about it, really. Okay. Maybe part of it, a percentage of it is just selfish, because if I check out one of your uploads, and like I said, Disparu, I've enjoyed some of your uploads. If I check them out, I don't want to have to, put my hand up against like the phone screen or the TV screen on the bottom side. I don't want to have to get like a piece of, electrical tape while you're talking and put on the bottom. I don't want to have to, right? So maybe a lot of it is for my convenience and the convenience of all your subscribers. One of your subscribers or followers, or maybe they're not subscribed, they came here and I want to feature their comment. I'm going to get back, by the way, to featuring comments. All the response shows, I'm getting back to that. And my apologies, I'm so far behind on those. But we're going to kickstart that maybe by me just responding a little bit to one comment here from, one of your fans. And sometimes I do this if it's a first time comment on the channel, just to give you guys a taste that visit here. You might be a part of my comment response shows in the future. JYBB8QO, rolls off the tongue, doesn't it? They said, I am so glad I'm not the only one who noticed the teeth. I have been looking at comments in his videos, but have not come across any comments that mentions them, and it drove me crazy, laugh out loud, until I decided to Google Disparu teeth, and here we are. So I've cornered the market on Google searches for Disparu teeth, right? If that was a stock, it might not be worth a whole lot, but I've cornered that market there. So I'm glad to know that whenever somebody searches on Google Disparu teeth, this upload or the previous one will come up. So yes, Disparu, if you're listening to this right now, if this makes it to your ears, I don't know what your ear situation is. Maybe you have a lot of wax in there. So I'm not going to get into that conversation, right? But just come on, man. Let's do it. Let's get that hygiene on point, my friend.